Peladul.
Hey Nukinites, is it going to be movie versus ZerO on Heartbreak Ridge? Well, new Heartbreak Ridge, but you get the idea. I played around a little bit with this map recently. I haven't had a chance to get a major, like a real game on it. Just kind of played against the computer so I could scout all over the place, see what has changed. And from what I can tell, the only thing they've changed on Heartbreak Ridge for new Heartbreak Ridge is the middle, where it basically connects all of the high ground areas to the middle, makes it much more maneuverable, especially against a Zerg player, because if a Zerg is going down one side of the road and you're going down the other side of the road, you want to be able to flank them and take them down. So I think that makes it a little less Zerg friendly, but still Heartbreak Ridge, I'd say, is a Zerg map. And that is the reason why I said that movie wouldn't be able to tackle ZerO on Heartbreak Ridge. I said it would pretty much be an auto lose for movie, but we'll see if he can put up a fight. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, ZerO versus movie. Okay, here we go. It's a two-player map, so yep, you see the positions. So yes, I've been going through some classic movies. I've been going back, watching some classic movies that I've missed out on, because I thought I was a movie buff, but really I've missed out on a lot of films that people would consider classics. I saw 2001: A Space Odyssey a few weeks ago. I talked about that in a commentary. Some people were like, "What? You hadn't seen that yet?" But yes, I saw it. Decided to go watch a couple more Kubrick films, get some quotes for my movie commentaries. Watch Full Metal Jacket, Clockwork Orange, very bizarre but very good movies. And a couple nights ago, watched Schindler's List for the very first time ever. And I have to say, Oskar Schindler, one of the flyest, most Mac Daddy SOBs in the history of cinema. I know he was based on a real person, but I'm talking about the person who made an actual impact on me, which is the character played by Liam Neeson. But yeah, total Mac Daddy, because he was a freaking rich, womanizing booze hound who drained all of his money to bribe government officials and save over 1,000 people. You don't get much more Mac than that, Jack. So yes, definitely puts me in the holiday spirits. Makes me want to go out and help some people too. And I would like to recommend the Child's Play charity. I know a lot of people at SC2GG have pimped that last year, which is ironic because I think that's the only year that I haven't contributed to Child's Play. I was just going through some things and kind of forgot about it at the time. But I'm planning on contributing to Child's Play, the Child's Play charity again this year, and I would recommend it. I'm going to put a link over on the side, if I remember, to the Child's Play charity, so you can go buy a game for a kid in the hospital. Now, how awesome is that? I'm also thinking about maybe adopting an animal, like giving a donation to the World Wildlife Federation so I can adopt like an animal that no one else wants to adopt. Everyone wants to adopt a tiger or some cute animal like a red panda or something. But I think I'll get a shark or something, maybe a bat, something that no one else wants to adopt. And if I do, I'll tell you about it, and I will name it, like if I have a bat, I'll name it Firebat. How about that? And any other animal, I'll just name it Nuke. But, yes. Now it's time for movie. Okay, let's do some Schindler quotes. Why not? Batman Schindler. Yes, true power comes from when you have every justification to kill, and you don't. But yes, ZerO. I think ZerO just lost a drone, actually. I heard the drone go down, but I think movie was on the other side of the minerals when that drone went down. I saw ZerO's face afterwards. But yes, doing my little Batman voice, kind of almost missed that. But I think a drone went down, and that's bad for ZerO if he lost a drone to just this initial probe, especially with these Zerglings out, so it could be a disadvantage for ZerO already. Wow, I wonder if that was a drone kill. almost positive I heard that drone kill sound, and then from ZerO's face, man, that's not good if you lost a drone already. But the probe's still in here being annoying, stole some minerals, and now this probe almost goes down, but Movie's doing a great job keeping that alive. Keeping that probe alive to go scout the 2 o'clock base now. He's going to know exactly what ZerO's doing. ZerO has his second base up and running. He's going to get some drones over there. Nexus coming up from Movie. He has a couple of cannons there just in case ZerO should try some funniness. Try to sneak by with Zerglings. Now ZerO trying to take down the probe, but the probe does not manage to go down and scout some more. So Movie's going to have to send out another probe soon to get some more scouting information. But yes, let's see what ZerO is up to. This looks like a very standard build so far from him. For Heartbreak Ridge, ZerO's standard build, and what most Zerg standard build is to go for the 3 bases, to go for the 2 closest bases, and then get your lair up for Scourge, just in case the Protoss to try to do a drop strategy, which I think is very, very likely. Movie has shown some great play on this map, but he hasn't faced ZerO yet on this map, so I think it'll be a much harder thing for him to do. Almost letting his Zealot get surrounded. He's trying to pick at the Zerglings, though, go down and maybe kill one just to show his Zealot might. And once 2 Zealots get up there to that tiny choke, he'll be able to hold off against any kind of a Zergling run-by. Looks like he's plopping down a Stargate inside of the main. Going out with a couple of Zealots. Very, very confident in his Zealot micro to fight back those Zerglings. And he does fight back the Zerglings a little bit. But I don't think... 2 more Zerglings in that little group, and he probably won't be able to fight back all of them with only a couple Zealots. But okay, let's get some predictions here before these guys destroy each other. Okay, this one is from Good Guy for Life 199. Movie will cheese on Heartbreak Ridge. That's my prediction. But doesn't look like he's cheesing just yet. Going out a couple of Zealots and a Dragoon just to chase off those Zerglings. He does not want the Zerglings to see if he's upgrading +1 attack or not. That's very important information. Robotics facility coming up for Movies, so I think he is going for his little Corsair Reaver type of build. Might be scouted by ZerO. ZerO's coming in. Not really much anti-air in the area, except for 1 Corsair will be out there. Actually, the initial Corsair is going over to the natural area. Yeah, I think this was scouted. Scouted by ZerO. And Movie trying to keep on the pressure. He's still pushing, actually. I'm not sure where his Dragoon went, but he has Zealots in the area already, just trying to attack. But, yes, looks like the Corsair getting the scout on everything. Probably going to try to take out an Overlord. Yep, that Overlord goes down. There's another Overlord by the natural that's probably going to go down because it was picked at by a Dragoon. Eventually, Movie's going to find that right now and kill it. So that's 2 Overlords down already. Movie picking off 2 Zerglings, playing extremely aggressively to keep those scouting Zerglings away. So yes, let's get another prediction. Izzlegull, I think, Izzlegulle, writes, ZerO will rip through Dark Movie's forces so easily. If not, I am personally going to go to ZerO and give him a sad hug. Go ZerO. Okay, ZerO's going to have to defend soon. Hopefully he's starting to get out his Hydralisk. He's going to need them to fight off this very, very early pressure for Movie. Movie going in with his Zealots. He's going to try to inch his Zealots into a corner. So he doesn't get surrounded, but he is getting surrounded by ZerO's troops. Letting that 1 Zealot go down, I think, was the bad part there for Movie. I don't think he's going to get too much done with only a few Zealots against the speed-upgraded Zerglings. So yes, he takes out 1 more Zergling, and all of his Zealots go down. But he kept ZerO inside of his base for a little while longer while he gets up his Corsair Reaver build, building a cannon inside of his main just in case there is a Mutalisk tech switch. The initial Scourge coming down, but smartly, Movie is keeping his Corsairs around the cannons. So these Corsairs are probably not going to go down. Zerglings being picked at by the Reaver. This is pretty standard for this kind of build from Movie. Go for Reavers first, and then you get that shuttle out there, because you wouldn't need to be able to protect that shuttle with enough Corsairs. I think 1 Corsair actually went down to Scourge. So ZerO's going to have to use those Scourge effectively to pick off that shuttle. That is the most important counter to this build from Movie, because this build from Movie has done a lot of damage in the past. He used it to get into the round of 16 by fighting off ZerO, I mean not ZerO, but Hero, and now he's going against ZerO with pretty much the same build, it looks like.